Hello, this is Traveler's Experience. This time around, we want to talk about the Naira falling and appreciating on a regular basis, falling and rising and falling, rising and falling. Let me give you, Central Bank Governor, let me give you a little tutorial about Forex. I know you are aware about Forex, but let me still aid you in little way, in my own little way, so that you understand what is happening. You release $10,000 to bureau de change, right? And I'm a businessman, for example, and I have to go to bureau de change to buy dollar to go to market, right? For example, I import my goods from Europe or from China. China deals on a fresh product, while probably you can come to Europe or America to buy second-handed items. For example, for you to load, for you to fill 20 foot container of second-handed items. For example, let's use spare parts. Let me use spare parts because I have done that before. For you to load spare parts on 20-foot container, you must keep 20,000 euros. Let me now deviate from dollar. Let me use euros, 20,000 euros. And you are giving bureau de change $10,000 on a daily basis or per minute. I don't know how you give them. This is the tutorial and we are trying to break it down. Listen very, very carefully. Let me tell you the honest truth. You have Nigerians are not using dollar. Bear that one in mind. Nigerians don't make use of dollar. Dollar is meant to purchase something from an outside country, to import. That is the essence of dollar, not naira. And let me tell you, the equivalent of that your $10,000 that you are giving bureau de change is about 13 million, or there are about 13.2 million. That is what it is. So if one, for example, a bureau de change have about 10 customers or 20 customers who needs more than 20,000 euros on a daily basis, and you guys are releasing $10,000, what are you doing in that aspect? What are you doing? Which means, number one, you are removing them in business, and you are removing me as a businessman in business, because $10,000 cannot buy nothing. It can't even buy half container. This is just to purchase the items. It's not logistics, it's not freight, it's not this. Just 10,000. Because you know, when you are going for importation, you must pay for the item in full. You understand? You must pay for the items in full. So you have to pay complete, not with $10,000. You must know all these things. So Nigerians are not using dollar, they are using naira. And if you deprive the businessmen from importing, who bears the grunt? There is a saying that when two elephants are fighting, it is the grass that suffers it. The grass are the masses. So you guys need to know what you are doing and do the right thing. You understand? Naira is not going to appreciate by monitoring the Forex bureau de change. No, naira will appreciate when there is a production. The duty of central bank is to police other commercial banks, right? If your duty is to, as a police to commercial banks, then you must release the hard currency to the commercial banks and you become their police. Do you get the point? So if you don't do all this, you are checkmating the commercial banks, the businessman, as well as the bureau de change. Nobody is doing business in this condition. You understand me? Nobody will do business under this condition. So you must do the right thing. Release the right amount. But make sure, because let me tell you how bureau de change works. As a businessman, when I go to bureau de change to buy dollar from them, some of them will say they don't have dollar. True, they don't have dollar. Or maybe they have little. And instead of them to say to me, 1,300 as is stipulated on your index, your data, whatever, you stipulate 1,300, the bureau de change man will tell me that he doesn't have a dollar. Maybe he have $1,000. And then I will beg him and try to talk over with him that you need 20,000, you need $30,000. You understand? He will tell you that he doesn't have much. What he have is 1,000. But he's going to make a call to call one of his friends to see if they have dollar. He has the little one that you people have given to them, and which means by the time he makes call, he will say, okay, I can provide an additional 8,000 or 9,000. But it's not going to be 1,300. It will be 1,500. That is how the dollar is rising and naira is falling. It is not about controlling the forex or whatever. Yes, they are also involved in the rising and the falling. But at the same time, you must give them the correct amount of dollar, and also they have to release it to the businessmen. This is where the point comes. The parallel market has to release the money. They have to release that dollar to the businessmen. Otherwise, nobody's in business. Things will keep moving like this. The dollar will keep falling, and sometimes it rise small, but definitely it will fall because there is no production. It is only production that can make dollar to make naira to remain strong and dollar remain stable. That is the truth. Take it or you leave it. At least you have gotten some tutorial from Traveler's Experience. Always tune in. You will learn. We are playing here. Don't play.